Well, hey everybody, it is September 7th. We came up here on our anniversary on August 26th. Was I hesitating a little? So, you know, we spent 12 days up here, I guess. And we had quite the crew over the 2 weekends, and
we did.
All by ourselves during the week. Very nice.
Yes.
Quite a few issues this morning. Taylor went to move his truck, and let me show you what happened. Well, you can see. So this piece right here snapped. The gear selector sits in here, and there's another piece, a small piece that was bolted here that I took this bolt out. What we ended up doing here to get him home is we took the top cover off here just to help make it a little bit easier. But once you have the brake engaged, you can push this over and then just manually shift it, so he'll be able to get home. But so Taylor happens to be a machinist. Are you gonna build a billet piece for that, Taylor?
That's what I was just talking about. I'd like to.
Him and Dylan, they both work together in a machine shop, so, and they know how to program, and so I guess we'll find out what Ram's gonna do about that.
Yeah, hopefully they make it cheap and easy.
Ruh-roh! Ruh-roh!
I don't think he wants his
Dad, you gotta move your truck.
Yeah. Well, that happens. You just catch your rock and puncture. Better to catch it now than going down the road. Yep. Taylor walks over and says, Sean, I got a problem. I can't shift my truck. And sure enough, the aluminum cast had broken, and we
Fairly new truck. That's so frustrating.
yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, it's cast aluminum, so he was very frustrated, but we figured out how he could shift it, so he wasn't
to get it home.
Yeah, so he can get it home, because we're not in a really good place for a tow.
Not really.
But then, what else? Jeremy had a flat tire
on his new
when
trailer.
He was backing his trailer up, and,
yep.
and then Kenan had a boot issue with his turbo, which
Yeah.
he got but finally everybody left us alone and
Left us alone. That sounds terrible.
They all got out of
Finally,
here.
Everyone got out of here safe and sound.
That's right. And we're getting out of here because I have an appointment in the morning. But we stayed up here till Sunday afternoon. We'll go down and got that appointment to take care of, and then I think we're gonna hit the road for a week.
Yeah.
Woo! We finally kind of
We're gonna do a little road trip since it's off season slightly.
Well, it's after Labor Day, so we're not too worried about reservations. All right, let's get out of here.
Just part and parcel to going.
Ta-ta. Well, hey everybody, we are leaving Richmond, Utah. Been hanging out here with Angie's parents again. We're gonna head up, well, we're gonna head over to Arco and then head up the 93 in Idaho, and we're gonna try to get to the Mackay Reservoir tonight. It's only a couple 100 miles, and then spend the night and then go on up to Salmon, Idaho. we drove about 250 miles.
I don't know, it was time to stop.
Yeah, and we were so lucky. So we are at the Joe T. Fallini BLM Campground. That's right along the north, I guess this would be the northeast shore of Mackay Reservoir, right outside of Mackay, Idaho, on Highway 93. And it's a really nice campground. And we pulled in, and there's 2 loops, and we pulled around the I can't remember the name of it, but the loop over here to the west of us. Not a spot to be had. We came back and we pulled into this loop, and there was one open spot on the lower part of the loop, and this open spot that had a tag in it, but apparently somebody had just left, and yeah, Angie, like Angie said, they just left their tag, hadn't pulled it yet. It was today's date, so. I had read that this was a busy campground, but we figured, man, on Wednesday it wouldn't be hard to get a spot. These spots are all first come, first serve, but we got our spots, and right after us, two disappointed people pulled in and made the rounds and went on up the road. So
I felt bad.
Yeah, I guess that's all part of it. But anyway, so I will get on the bike. I will do a little run around this, so you have a good idea of what it looks like. And I almost feel guilty that we're going to be here for one night, being that we were lucky to get a spot in the first place, and it looks like it. I mean, it's a really nice campground. So it does have power and water on the sites, and we have elected not to go with the power option because we don't need it for one night. So we'll save ourselves a few bucks there. There's a dump site on here, but they ask that you pay $5 if you utilize a dump site. We won't be utilizing that either because we just started this journey. We'll be at an RV park starting tomorrow for the next 3 days. So
yeah.
Anyways, I'll pan around a little bit, but I do have.
Hopefully the sun won't kill your picture.
The reservoir looks a little low. Of course, it is the 9th of September. That's the loop over there. We drove around, and the camp post is over there, and there is a camp post here, and it's full.
Too.
Oh, so there's a camp post in both loops? Oh, all right. I didn't notice that. So, anyways, obviously, if you got a little bit further down on the lower loop, like Mom and Dad are, it would be a little less noise from the road, but I'm really happy about this. So we'll enjoy a night here and do a campground review. Beautiful. Probably fly the drone a little bit too.